You're gonna tip the tractor over.
Yeah, I know, and I can't get out of here.
Large rocks like this one here can cause significant damage to our equipment that we use on the farm. So today at the farm, what we are doing is picking up those large rocks that we believe we have marked out in this field. We don't really know how big they are since most of them are under the dirt, but Dad's up ahead here with our bucket tractor. I'm gonna guide him. I believe we have between 8 and a dozen large rocks. Who knows how big they are until we get them up, that we're gonna be getting out of the field and hopefully placed over there by the bin. Right here is the top of the first rock we're gonna be trying to get out of the field with our big skeleton bucket. He's gonna try prying the little teeth here on the skeleton bucket under the rock and then try to pick it or pry it up out of the soil. We'll see how well that's gonna work here.
So push down and come ahead or what?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it.
No, this is too much. Yeah, I got such a hole here.
Oh, that's it. You're gonna tip the tractor over.
Yeah, I know, and I can't get out of here.
Hold up. Well, here's the rock. You can only see a little bit of it. We weren't able to get it out. We're gonna have to have the neighbor come over with the backhoe to try to get this one out. So we'll raise the big flag on that one. Kind of made a mess here out of the field here a little bit. But now I'm gonna jump back in the cab with him and we'll head out to the next one we got marked.
I should have left that.
You made a mess.
Well, it was there, but I didn't know it was that big.
The next rock we're heading to is right on this row right here. We got 2 orange flags marked by it. I don't think, if I remember right, that this one's as big as that last one we tried to get out. We'll see when we get up there. There she be. Now, if I was driving the tractor and loader, that would not have happened. See, now when I do it, what I try to do is get the claw, or the part that you can adjust, just straight down from the rock, and then just come in like the grab machine, just whoop, pick it up, and then it should work. That's what I usually do. Here's the part I'm not very good at when I run the tractors. Leveling off the dirt afterwards. Usually I hear about it come harvest when we go by at the combine and it just slams in the holes I make with the rocks. We got these 2 out. You can tell they're both pretty good sized rocks. Now we'll go dump them off at the bin as well. Woo! Almost got me. He's got to tip the bucket up more. He likes to just kind of force it forward and have me push it in. I like to use the machine to get it in the bucket. So I'm trying to teach him, tip the bucket more, Mike. Tip the bucket more. Tip the bucket. He won't do it, so the rock keeps falling out. Tip the bucket more. Here we go. We'll see if he learns this time. No, he's not tipping it as much as I usually do. Barely. I mean, that thing is barely holding on. What do you want to do? It's barely on. You got to just come in at the top, just like a straight down grab machine. Grab the rock. You won't disturb as much dirt. You're not tipping ahead enough.
Dump it off.
No, it'll go back. We'll bring this one back. But I'm just saying for the next one, you got to get straight down. This'll ride. Someday I'll teach him the tricks of running the rock picker. Someday. when we do get big rocks like that out of the field and knock down a bunch of corn like we have here, this corn is basically dead now. We're gonna have a blank spot here in the middle of the field. But the reality is that's nothing compared to what if one of these large rocks ran through the combine, causing thousands, if not even tens of thousands of dollars of damage to the combine. So it's just part of doing the business, knocking down a little bit of corn when we're getting the rocks. This next spot that we have flagged out in the field, this isn't a rock. It's actually a pretty deep hole if you can look in there. And I think it's an old cistern pump. There actually used to be an old building site. That's kind of why the bend is in that spot where it is, because there used to be a building site here. As you can tell, that's all been taken down. And I'm guessing that cistern must have collapsed or something, and that's why we're seeing this a little bit of a hole or erosion here. So we'll probably just kick some dirt in there eventually come fall and just let it be. To find the next rock that we had flagged out here earlier this morning when we were going and picking rocks with our rangers, where we pick up most of the smaller rocks and then like bigger ones that we're getting now, that's where we put the flags. But because this field has absolutely zero, and I mean zero, cell phone reception, we didn't drop pins, we just set flags out in the middle of the field. So I'm just gonna start walking across a good half mile to see where I can find any flags that we dropped from earlier today. I just finished trekking halfway across the field and back. Didn't see any more flags of big rocks that we needed to get. Did find another small one, sizes like this, that we pick up with the rangers. And guess what, guys? Dad does not want to give up on that rock over there. He wants to get it out for you guys, the viewers, to see how big it is. So I'm gonna catch a drink and then we're gonna go back down there because he doesn't want to end the video on a cliffhanger and he wants to get that rock out. So we'll head back down there, see if we can get it again. Well, the rock is out of the hole. I gotta give him credit. I don't think I would have got that risky with the loader, but he got it out, which is good because now we won't have to worry about it for at least the rest of the growing season. But you still gotta make the dangerous trip back now because that rock probably weighs a ton or 2,000 pounds and the tractor's tipping, so I better go watch. Now that we got this rock, you're probably wondering, Matthias, what do you guys do with a rock this big? And it's really not that exciting. We kind of hope for either the wind to take it away or rain erosion to just break these rocks down, which as you can tell behind me, that has not been happening out here for the last couple of years. Some people think we should try to sell, especially these bigger ones, to landscapers or homeowners that might want to etch their last name in them. But the reality is we really have no way to move them. You guys saw with our bucket tractor, it could barely lift this rock. Do we have a flatbed trailer? Yeah. Do we want to put a 2,000 pound rock on it? No. So the reality is these rocks are just going to sit here until the wind takes them or the rain erodes them away. Now that we got all the big rocks that we had flagged out in this field picked up, we're leaving the bucket tractor out here since we still have to come back with the rangers to pick another 160 acres right next to this one. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks so much everybody for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and we'll see ya in the next one.